Welcome back, Freedom Savers. Today we're going to talk about compound interest and why you need to start paying yourself first and investing now. Hey guys, welcome back. Before we get started today talking about compound interest, I just want to remind you to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button if you like this video. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate all of you guys' support. All right, Freedom Savers, today I'm going to talk about a very important subject, compound interest. Now, this is the entire reason that I tell all of you young people to start investing now, not later. Don't wait until you can afford to invest. Don't wait until you think that you have enough money saved up for it. You need to start investing now, and with all of the free platforms out there nowadays, there's absolutely no excuse. If you have a job, you should be paying yourself first, at least some portion of your income, and you should be investing that. So we're talking about compound interest over a 25-year period. So if you're in your 20s, then we're talking until you're 45. If you're 30 years old, then we're talking until you're 55. If you're 40 years old, then we're talking until you're 65, which is the approximate retirement age. But we're going to do some examples with some calculators and see exactly how compound interest works. Now, what is compound interest? Compound interest is the addition of interest to the principal sum of a loan or deposit. So in other words, when you deposit money and invest money into an investment, then it earns interest year over year. So when you get paid that interest, instead of taking that interest out, you reinvest that same interest back into the investment. That is compounding the interest, because the next year you will get paid this interest just like you did the year prior on your original investment amount plus the interest that you reinvested. So you're getting paid interest on interest. And then you'll take that interest, throw it back into the investment, and you'll get paid interest on interest over and over and over, and it compounds, hence compounding interest. And what this does is it will provide you a return higher than your actual investment. It'll provide a return higher than you would normally get because you're reinvesting all of that interest over time. I know it's kind of a simple concept in one aspect and it's very complicated in another. So that's where the calculators come in handy to look at and how interesting it can be. So if you were to invest $100, just $100 up front, and then every month you invested $100. So $100 a month. Most people can afford that. I'm not saying everybody, but most people can afford that. That's only $1,200 a year that you're investing. So over a 25-year period, we're going to go with an interest rate of 7%, which is an average for investments on the stock market and wherever. Some people go with 10%, some people go with 7%. I'm going to go with 7 here. So I'm talking only $1,200 a year invested here, $100 a month. In 25 years, you'll have $81,754, or approximately that. There are different calculators out there. Some say that you'll have 76,000, some say you'll have 79,000, and some say you'll have 81,000. Either way, you're going to have at least $66,000. Now, here's where the interesting part comes in, is the compounding. So we're going to use this table here, which shows the actual investments. So first year you deposit $1,200, you earn $52 in interest, right? As that gets reinvested, and plus you had total deposits of $1,300 because you deposited $100 originally. That gets reinvested, so you now have $1,352. The next year you deposit the same $1,200, $100 a month, but this time you get $139.67. Your value goes up to $2,691. And this goes on and on until the excitement happens at year 11. And that is because in year 11, you get paid more in interest than you actually deposit. Now this is where the growth really starts kicking in. At this point, you kick in and you're over $19,000. Jump up to year 15, we're getting paid $2,000 and we're only depositing $1,200. Our balance is up to $31,000. Now, at this point, that's more than you're going to deposit over a 25-year period. You take 25 years times $1,200 plus the $100 originally invested, you've invested a total of $30,100. But if you look down here on year 25, right? All we've been depositing is $100 a month. $100 a month, $1,200 a year. You are now getting over $5,150.75 in interest every year. There's your total deposits, $30,100. You've gained in interest $49,000. So your value now is about $80,000, $79,289 after 25 years of depositing $100 a month. You only invested $30,000. So if we took this 79,289.67 minus our 3,100, that means that you more than doubled your money because of compound interest. And you've actually made about 163% on your money in 25 years. This is the power of compounding interest. And all you deposited was $100 a month. Now, over this 25-year period, your income's going to grow. You're going to get better jobs, you're going to get promotions, and as it grows, you're going to be able to invest more than $100. The more you invest, the more it compounds. This is how you become a millionaire, is with compounding interest. We could change this if you want to be more conservative. Let's just only look at dividend. All right, say that you can get 4% in dividends, and we'll calculate this. If you were only to get 4% instead of 7%, you would have invested the same $30,100, but you'd have $51,317. So 51,317.98 minus 3,100 divided by the original 3,100. That's a 70% return, guys. 70% of your money you've earned. That's compounding interest, and that's only at 4%. Now, if you can get an investment that actually gets more than 7%, great. I mean, if you happen to get 8%, now you're looking at $92,000. And just with that 1% difference, now we're looking at over a 206% gain. Now, let's assume that you make enough that you can invest more than just $100 every month. So we'll start with the $100 deposit just to get an account going. And then we're going to make regular deposits of, let's say, $100 a week. So total of $400 a month. We calculate that. You're going to have $366,620 at the end of 25 years. That's pretty good. So if we take this, 366, 620, 62 minus 120,100 invested, that's $246,520 that we have earned. This is compounding interest. This is why you need to start early. You need to start investing right now. Pay yourself first out of your paycheck, even if it's a very small portion, and just start. I don't care if it's $5, if it's $10, if it's $15, $20, whatever. Just start investing. Ideally, you want at least 10% of your income being paid to yourself first before your bills. And as you progress, you want it to move that up to at least 20%. Because the more that you can get invested and get compounding and working for you, the sooner that you can actually be free and not be tied to a job. So anyways, I just wanted to touch base with that. I want you all to make a New Year's resolution to pay yourself first. Do it this year. This year, whenever you get a paycheck, whenever you have income from selling something, whatever it may be, any income that you have coming in, pay yourself first. Make that your New Year's resolution. Pay yourself first, take that money and invest it. You won't regret doing this. Pay yourself first, invest for your future. I know I'm still 49, I still have some years ahead of me to go, but don't start as late as I did. You're going to be so far behind because time gives you this compounding. Time gives you this advantage. Even small amounts will grow and they will compound if you just allow them to. So get started, make that your New Year's resolution, and work towards your freedom. So anyway, that's all I got today. I want to talk a little bit about compounding interest, why I push you need to start now investing, and give you a New Year's resolution that I hope you take to heart and start investing in yourself. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and if you liked the video, hit that like button for me. If you want to hear any specific type of information, anything that you're interested in, you have any questions, just drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinions on this video or any other video I've made. And if you know anyone else that might be interested in this video, please be sure to share it on your social media and share the knowledge. Thanks, guys.